So yesterday on Discord, someone asked the question if you can actually rebuild this kind of device here inside of Bitwig Studio. It's called DRIV. It's a sequencer for Ableton Live. And the main idea is that you have basically just one main pattern here, a melody pattern. And then you have like 4 different playheads and you play this pattern in different manners, reversed, back and forth, slowly. And yeah, you can do this in Bitwig Studio, of course. So I answered and I rebuilt this yesterday inside of Bitwig Studio. I want to show you how it works. But first, maybe let's watch here this video. So this is the main pattern that plays. It's the first playhead. And then you activate or enable here different playheads, and then you can change basically the offset where it starts to play inside of the sequence. Then you have here some kind of curve that defines how you play back this kind of pattern, sometimes slower, sometimes faster, sometimes reversed, and so on. And then you can route basically each of these playheads to a different MIDI channel or to a different channel inside of Ableton Live. So this is basically how it works. Main sequence, probabilities, then here the phase travel curve kind of thing. Yeah, and then routing. So that's basically it. So I rebuilt this inside of the grid. It looks like this here. We have basically 4 voices, or actually here's voice 3, that's wrong. Let's call it voice 4. So we enable voice 1. You have here this playhead, and we use here the curve modulator to actually change how to play back this sequence. We can influence this here in all kinds of different ways, right? So it's just your normal multi-stage envelope generator. So let's bring this back. We can also change here the play duration. That's exactly 1 bar. And it sounds like this. So it plays a melody. You can see the melody in this pattern here. You can change it. You can put in every type of note you want to have. We have also pressure data. We have gain data. We have probabilities here. Velocity, we can also bring the velocity full up. So this is basically one playhead, voice 1. And then we can bring in voice 2. And voice 2 is, let's say, an octave lower here, right? It's the same pattern, but here we play it back a bit slower. You can see now here it's 3 bars instead of 1 bar. And 1 octave lower. And then you bring in voice 3 here, it's even slower, 4 bars. And an octave higher. And voice 4. This is also 4 bars, maybe 5 bars here. And we can bring in, maybe play this reversed. Or something like this. And then we bring in maybe a different velocity. So this pattern is actually, let me see here. This is 7 steps long, so we can change the step size here up to 16 steps, right? If you want to have this longer. Then you have here some global things. So you can say, I want to have maybe voice 1 always on the left side and voice 2 always on the right side. You can also scale the velocity here down if you want to have always lower velocity settings here for the fourth voice. You can do this. Maybe this in the middle and this left and this right. So you can paint in any note you want here. And yeah, we output this basically here to different MIDI channels. So voice 1 is channel 1, voice 2 is channel 2, and so on, right? So you can just grab this or send this to another channel inside of Bitwig Studio and then just record it here on a different channel. All you need to do is basically insert here a new instrument channel, and then you maybe grab, let's say, the output here of Polymer channel map maybe, and then you can change here channel. Let's say we only want to grab channel 2, right? Then you put something on here. You basically only receive on this channel here now channel 2 and send it to channel 1 on this track. So this is how it works. I also put in here, like I said, pressure and timbre, so you can use this here in these expression modulators if you want to. So here I use timbre for the index of the wavetable, and pressure I use here for the modulation amount. Yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. I did something like this multiple times in different versions or different iterations over the years on this channel, but sometimes people just want to have exactly this feature set from a different device, like here the DRIV module or DRIV device, DRIV VST. I don't know if this is actually a VST, it's probably some kind of Max for Live device. So yeah, they want exactly the same feature set, so I do this here with this preset. It's in the description below. It's free to download, so you don't need to pay anything. It's completely free. And yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a like, leave a subscription. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye.